What was normal in 2000, but strange in 2020? Switching to Channel 3 to play video games. I remember 25 years ago getting on a plane and realized I forgot some important paperwork in the car. The flight attendant let me get off the plane and I ran through the terminal and out to the parking lot to my car to retrieve it. Then quickly ran back in. Zipped past the security screener. Out onto the tarmac and climbed up the stairs to the plane. It was a rather small airport, so it took less than 5 minutes. But I doubt I'd be allowed to do that today. Having a school project to do and busting out the Encarta disk. T9 texting. Using Yahoo to search for things. Or repeatedly signing up for 15 free hours of AOL using a spoofed credit card number and a fake name. Buying a stack of blank CDs so you can make your own custom mixes. Not freaking out when someone calls you out of nowhere. Being pleased your new car had a CD player and a tape deck. Printing out your route from MapQuest before leaving the house. Getting excited about receiving an email. Low security at airports. Rewinding movies when you're done watching them. Using AOL. Struggling to find a clean MP3 file of that new hot song to burn onto your CD. Meticulously kept in a binder with its peers. Saying .com at the end of everything because it was cool to do so. Blowing into video games to fix them. Not having a cell phone. I have a vivid memory from around 2000 of being at a fine dining restaurant with my family and my grandmother casually smoking a cigarette and ashing into a crystal ashtray and nobody batting an eye. Today I think you'd get arrested for smoking in a restaurant. At the very least you'd get kicked out by the manager. Writing 199 for a date and then having a dough moment because it's now 2000. Teen magazines, Tiger Beat, Mad. That you could take posters out of and hang in your room. Waiting for the internet to connect. Yelling at someone in the house for being on the phone when you can't connect. I kept a folder of music lyrics that I ripped out of Dolly Girlfriend magazines. Also loved reading the booklet inside the CD of all the lyrics. Recording songs off the radio to make a personal mixtape. Always got annoyed at the DJ for talking over the end of the song. Edit. Wow, a lot of people are weirded out that I still used dial-up in 2000. We didn't have a PC until 98. Also lived in Australia. Also. Yes, I know why the DJ talked over the end of the song. But 12-year-old me didn't understand that at the time. Frosted tips. Long phone calls with your crush. After 8 p.m. cause it was free then. Going to a brick-and-mortar store to obtain a movie to watch. 2000. Your parents telling you not to believe everything you read on the internet. 2020. Your parents believing every post they see on Facebook. I used paper maps to deliver pizza in 2001. I paid like $30 for a map book of my city so I can deliver fast and efficient plus not get lost. Ask Jeeves instead of Google. Writing down an address or telephone number to store the information for later. Renting or buying a game and playing it the very moment you get home. Edit. Thanks for the awards. Netscape. Television in 4:3. Memorizing a phone number. Privacy. Barebones HTML websites or sites specifically meant for sharing wallpapers. Edit. Keck, thanks for the award. The British tabloids publishing naked pictures of 16 and 17-year-olds. So-called. Page 3 feed. Girls. https. N. Wikipedia. Org. Wiki. Page _3. CRT monitors. VHS tapes. Telling people to call you back after 9 p.m. BC, that's when minutes are free. Coughing. Maybe not strange per se. But having an entire area specifically for storing entertainment like movies and music. Or an entertainment center. You used to have a huge cabinet for storing your VHS, DVD, games, and CDs along with placing your TV in it. Now it's just a TV mounted on the wall with maybe a shelf small enough to hold a game console. Pretending the internet was not gonna be much. Saying, oh yeah, when the internet runs the world. Or something dismissive like that. At one point if it was on social media. People said, But it's on social media. So it doesn't really matter. People in 2020 lose careers over their posts on social media. Giving manual directions to someone. Turn left at the McDonald's. Then take your third right. And if you get to the crooked tree you've gone too far kind of thing. An answering machine. Or hell, even a landline. See this. A camcorder. A video editing system. A PC. A telephone. A camera. The Thomas Guide. A PlayStation. Your entire CD. LP. And cassette music collection? Imagine if they all fit in a little device you can put in your pocket. Flip phones. MTV music videos actually had videos. Moving away from a school with kids and teachers you hated but you know you'll never hear or see them again. Thanks to social media. That was taken away. Renting movies. Work only happens during working hours. This advice. Don't ever tell anyone online your address or get in the car with strangers. Now you use the internet to give a stranger your address so you can get in the car with them. Tub thumping. Taking bars of soap or shampoo bottles to the toilet for something to read. Collecting Beanie Babies. Using Windows 98. Buying a new PC every 1 to 2 years because the old one can barely keep up now. 10-year-old PCs are still alright for most tasks nowadays. Thinking how cool it would be if your cell phone and PDA were the same device. Asking a stranger online what their ASL was. I'm fairly sure that doesn't fly today. Remembering those times where the whole neighborhood played football. Younger and older kids mixing up. A lot more playing outside than nowadays. Seems strange but I loved that about my youth. There were always friends of neighborhood kids to play with. Phones without internet or just having internet through the phone cable. It was damn expensive. Computer screens with the big backs. Going to the record shop for a CD single. Buying newspaper for my dad. Spending the rest of the money on candy. In 2000 we had a different currency than the euro. And so on. In 20 years things changed a lot. Limp Bizkit. Leaving home 30 minutes before your flight. Knowing people's phone numbers was pretty standard. Pay phones. If you see one now it's like spotting a leprechaun, genie or unicorn and you ask it if it grants wishes. Kids being home alone for multiple hours. The media waiting with bated breath for pop stars to lose their virginity. My thin as fuck eyebrows apparently. Austin Powers. Worrying about someone listening in on another landline phone in the house. You wouldn't tell anyone at work your mobile phone number. Couldn't access email from home. Getting a phone call and hearing dad scream from the basement where the family computer was BC he was downloading something over dial-up. The anger was teal then. Avoiding discussion of politics. Smoking in bars. Hell. Even going to bars. Wanting to visit the Twin Towers. People with free hugs shirts outside. Pagers. A.I.M. Landlines. My parents still have theirs. But I suspect that for them it's more of an issue of that number being everywhere and associated with them for over 30 years. I just have my cell phone and I don't see any need for a landline. Going to Blockbuster on Friday nights. Leaving the phone off the hook so nobody could call you. Gas being less than $2 in most places. Not having strong opinions on Trump. Semi-homophobic jokes. Yes, 2000 was better than the 1980s for gay rights and respect, but you still could get away with a lot more serious joke in 2000. Watching a show weekly at the same time to catch new episodes. Just fucking showing up at someone's front door without even phoning first. Oversized clothes. To start things off. 1. Store family photos in a photo album. I've been meaning to digitize ours. 2. Have a collection of music CDs, VHS. 3. Record your favorite programs using VHS recorder. 4. Preserve paper cuttings. Love doing this myself. 5. Own an encyclopedia. My family owned a full set. 6. Use public telephone booths. Do these even exist anymore? 7. Use telephone landlines. 8. Remember to take cash when going out. 9. Develop a film for photographs. 10. Pay by check. This seems so strange right now. 11. Carry plenty of change. Grr. So many ruined pants. 12. Visit a travel agent. Personally haven't used them in years. 13. Use telephone directory. Yellow pages anyone? 14. Carry portable cassette players and cassettes. Only hipsters use them now. 15. Check a map before or during a journey. Every car had one of those essential. 16. Remember phone numbers. And we used to be good at this. Not anymore. 17. Make mixtapes. Romance is dead. 18. Own an analog radio. 19. Own an actual alarm clock. 20. Watch TV shows at the time they are broadcast. Wild days. 21. Buy paper newspapers, magazines. Saying that technology is useless. Or that you won't always have a calculator in your pocket. Bringing a computer tower that weighs 50 pounds. Extension cables, CRT monitor. And all the peripherals over to a friend's house for a LAN. Corona being most well known as a beer.